Good morning! We woke up and realized we could do this.
It looks
like it's too bright to sleep.
So you can open the door. Oh, it feels good. The breakfast area was a bit small and narrow if there were lots of people there. Luckily, we got our first round of food before more people showed up. I like the Nutella more than in the States because it was surprisingly less sweet and it had a stronger hazelnut flavor. The coffee was also delicious and the juice station refills on its own if the machine realizes the jar weighed less. Of course, I got some sausages and delicious tomatoes every morning. We didn't eat outside because it was quite cool, and so we just opened a little bit of the door to let the cool breeze in. This is the courtyard, so walking through there takes us to our hotel room. But actually, this way. We walk this way to the hotel room because this is where the Menser house is. And our room, I think, is one of those. Alright, review of this hotel. It's really nice. However, in the middle of sleeping, it got really hot. And this is the fan. We couldn't change it to AC even though there was an AC option. So yeah, it was pretty stuffy. And it was a little too late for us to realize we could open the door. But do we want to at night? That's a different story. But yeah, the bathtub was quite high. So be extra careful. The grip is a little far for me since I'm tiny. But yeah, I mean, this was okay. It is an older building for sure. You can definitely see that. But it is convenient. It was comfy, aside from the stuffiness. So yeah. Alright, Salzburg. See you another time. I hope to visit Salzburg again one day.
In German-speaking countries that we set up these trees and we celebrate the coming of spring. So it's here since May. And okay. And then we used to have a tradition that you saw these wreaths hanging from the tree. They're supposed to be different objects hanging from these wreaths. And then basically there was a challenge from other in between the villages that you have to go in a secret and climb up these trees and steal from the other village these hanging objects. Coming up, the Fuchselsee. I will always say See, S-E-E, as I mentioned, it means lake. So on the left hand side it's coming up one lake out of these 76 lakes.
A little bit about Mr. Mateschitz. He was a wealthy person and traveled to Vietnam for business trips. He struggled with jet lag all the time and he found a drink in Vietnam that will help him stay awake and provide more energy to fight jet lag. He adjusted the flavor and sweetness when he got back home and made it carbonated, and the rest was history. I never tried Red Bull before, but there are lots of flavors in apricot too, because Austria is known for apricot, so it was a must.
Not this one, guys. No. But here you see, so this is oh, you see the Red Bull. The bulls are here, pulling it. So the big conference room, offices. Of course, they have many offices all over.
From St. Wolfgang, we will take a boat to St. Gilgen. A tad bit about St. Wolfgang. It is a pilgrimage place for over 1,000 years because of, you guess it, St. Wolfgang. According to the legend, he built the first church here to evangelize.
See to the top of the 12th horn. By the way, St. Gilligan and the whole lake is on an elevation. So the lake now we are around 18,000 feet. That is the church that you can see during your free time there. The rest of Europe, unfortunately, we don't really see the animals. So just think about this, and then we will start our ride to Vienna, and then after half an hour all the cows will disappear, and then you will not see anything till we arrive to Budapest. And why is that? Because here, this area is super good as meadows, as grazing for the cows. And this chocolate that we tasted the first journey, maybe you remember Milka chocolate, M-I-L-K, it's coming from Austria, and that's why there is this cow standing on a hill or Advent, you know, like an advertisement. And this is the camping grounds, that's why I explained you know, it's not full yet, so in August more people will join for sure, but I think it's really lovely.
This little town gets busy when it's wintertime, but it will also get busier once school is out in Austria and neighboring countries because it's also a great area to go camping. Some facts about St. Wolfgang Lake. It was named after St. Wolfgang of Regensburg. The water is very clean and you can drink it if you choose to. We saw this on the cruise, but many people like to sail, kayak, paddleboard, and also swim. During the boat ride, they played a lot of Sound of Music and You Raise Me Up by Josh Groban. Many of us sang along.
And smoked sausages. That's why you can see everything here. Smoked sausages and so on and so forth.
Too bad I don't like ginger bread. That's cool. That's cool.我睇一睇先。蘇文都去到。
This is a private boat.
The winter, this lake gets frozen, right?
Really rarely nowadays.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Oh gosh. Yeah.
In the famous film Music, the protagonist Maria goes by this exact railway in one scene.
Oh really?
Take a close look. Maybe you can see the red railway somewhere between the trees. Kaiser Franz Josef I often got together with his mistress, Katharina Schratt. Franz Josef was the husband of the Empress Elizabeth, better known to many as Kaiserin Sissi.
Raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas.
Called Falkenstein.
Falkenstein.
It's also often called Elephant's Wall, because if you have a close look, you can see the shape of an elephant.
Like right here?
The cliff is 120 meters high,
There?
and on sunny days, there are usually a lot of rock climbers.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Oh, come on. Yeah!
Wedding Cross. It should remind people of a tragic accident that happened there in 1609. The lake often freezes in winter, and a thick layer of ice allows people to walk on the lake. But then, in 1609, there was a wedding on the ice, and the guests were dancing wildly. Unfortunately, the ice broke, and the wedding party drowned in the lake. The monument should remind everyone of this sad incident. Oxenfreud, which means cross of the ox. There is a short story about this island. Once upon a time, a farmer drove his ox along the shore to get him to the butcher. Suddenly, the animal panicked and jumped into the lake. The farmer didn't want to lose his precious ox, so he also jumped. Unfortunately, the farmer had forgotten that he couldn't swim. With a bit of luck, he could grasp the ox's tail. The ox crossed the lake and swam to this island. He had saved the farmer's life, and in deep gratitude for his luck, the farmer put up this cross.
Happy ending. I do to you and you and you.
Farewell, beautiful lake. Time to get some lunch.
nice, but the selection is maybe 1/3 of the selection here. You can play with the slides if you want a little bit, or I know some of you making TikTok career, you can make some funny videos.
Really too fun. Yeah, all you can eat, right? 16蚊啊，生意貴喎。Got half a sandwich. There's so many fries in Europe. Those are popular. These are all good sizes, actually. Oh, look, a violin one. We have this brand too, but no. This is new. We don't have these flavors. So cute. The cat. So this is like a bathroom stop, as well as there's food. Be careful when you buy things because it's not all you can eat or buffet. It's grab the plate and you know the price. So yeah, we just ate a sandwich. It was okay. It was actually pretty good, better than Subway. But yeah, it's a nice little quaint area.
Oh, birdhouse.
It's a birdhouse? Oh, water, but there's no bird food. Since this was the longest part of the ride, our tour guide got us some chocolate hazelnut wafers because this brand was the product of Austria. Thanks. Vienna was the capital of Austro-Hungarian Empire, and this place is home to many well-known composers and artists such as Mozart, Beethoven, Klimt, Strauss, and Schubert.
Then after that, you can relax. I will recommend you the restaurant. During Charles V in the 1500s, when the Habsburgs, they had an empire where the sun never set down, and this was not only a saying, it was true. The Habsburgs, they controlled Spain, Portugal, the Netherlands, Germany, Austria, and Czech Republic, and that area. Quick food, really good price. Then you should have a Turkish kebab. They do vegetarian, they do regular, they do a lot of different ways. Europe, maybe in the whole world as well, 60% of Vienna is covered by green areas and parks, and this is a really big park here on the left hand side. It's called the City Park, Stadtpark, and our hotel is just located in front of this park. I would like to say a really big thank you to our driver Attila, because as I mentioned to you, he's leaving us.
It's a 3.
Oh, I see. I see.
3.
Oh, 3. This one takes us to the specific place. Since they are 1, they cannot come here. This is only for 3rd floor. Yeah. Oh, it's quite a long walk. Okay, room 304. Let's check out the bathroom first. Ooh, Crabtree, a brand that I know. Ooh, good for selfies. Handheld shower and everything you need. Okay. We turn around. We probably have the closet here. Ooh, nice automatic lighting. Very spacious and big. Safe at the bottom. All right, we have a TV. This is what the room looks like. Again, I think it's a good amount of space. Refrigerator, empty. More things. Oh, coffee and tea. Got a little table here, love table, some seating area, and let's look outside. Oh, okay. Is that the supermarket? We can see the other side of the hotel and something down here. Not bad though. Alright, this looks pretty nice. Our second to last hotel. Or I guess third to last since we are staying more and more day in Budapest. But yeah, ooh, what is this? A welcome gift? We have a little wafer! Oh, we just had this in the car.呢啲似 Toronto 嗰啲 mall 咧 Upstairs 我哋入咗去 Interspar 先啦 Bananas here are $2.29 for one. Strawberries are $2.50. They're so dinky.
一磅。
Seen this one before. Milka is on sale. We also have Milka, I think.次次去 Toronto 就食㗎啦. They still exist.呢度一個啊嘛你 These are 49 cents. So many options. All the wine. A Pokemon. 唔同嘅 language. Stitch! Capybara! You're only $10.
So, onion salad, tomato,
Everything, please. He was very friendly and kind, but the way he handled the food, bag, and money made me pray that I will be healthy after eating it. He licked the bag so it could open up and he slid the bread in, so I ate his saliva. Thank goodness we're both okay. It was packed full of flavor and the slices of lamb were very delicious and not too salty. The veggies were fresh and it went well with my non-alcoholic beer. To me, it just tasted like regular beer. It was mid. This mall is like huge. Right around there are a bunch of like restaurants or fast foods, and it's also like the main, I guess, underground like trains, if you will. So it's super busy, gotta be careful, but that's why there are a bunch of things to eat around and also shop too. I love the supermarket here, the best. There's actually AC in there. Okay, I finally bought some souvenirs. This is for someone as a gift. Jacobs is actually the product of Amsterdam. Pretty cool, never heard of it, and I'm glad the supermarket has Wi-Fi so I could translate it right away. Got a can of sardines. I like sardines. This one, I believe, according to the translation, is from Austria. This is also from Austria. It's a mild kind of mustard. They had like 10 to 20 different flavors and I Google translated them all. This one's good. There's some spicy ones. And then I got this coffee beans, and this is roasted in Austria, and I know they're known for coffee, so yeah, I'm excited to try it when I get home. Woohoo! We checked out the gym and it was nice before we headed out to digest. It was too hot earlier today, so after dinner we went to the park to explore. Many people enjoy chilling, eating, or hanging out there after work because I bet their homes don't have AC, so it's cooler to be outside, and why not at a park? There were lots of seats, shades, and entertainment too. Which way should we go? Let's go here. So we'll keep going, and then the Strauss Weiss, and then the statues.
我哋喺度呢度入嘛，而家我哋就紅色嗰度啊嘛。
就繼續行嗰邊咪得咯。Okay, who is this? Sherbert. You're butchering it. This park is known for having lots of statues of famous figures. Many are composers and artists. Yoga class. No, you're not Strauss. It was a lovely day as we were able to enjoy the lovely nature and I was able to enjoy some nice AC at a supermarket. We'll have a city tour around Vienna next time.